It's Movember, that crazy month where we grow mustaches. And for us ladies, a unibrow maybe? As a catalyst for conversation about men's health challenges, like prostate cancer. The message I have today is about a great man who grew a great mustache. Phil Carroll lived an unstoppable life with great business success, a loving marriage, awesome kids, a life full of travel and adventure, giving back to those in need, awesome friends, great times, living life out loud. Phil lived an unstoppable life. Yet on December 14th last year, at the age of 52, Phil was stopped by one of the worst cases of prostate cancer seen in North America. Phil was stopped, but you can strive to be unstoppable. How? By being proactive about your health and getting checked. I don't want you to have a panic attack. I just want you to have a plan of attack. A year ago, in MOvember, I went up to Canada to visit my son who plays WHL hockey for the Victoria Royals. I went there to cheer him on and to also bring him home to see his father, which ended up being the last time he saw him alive. And when I was there, one of his coaches came up to me and said he was sorry to hear how poorly my husband was doing and that he understood he was actually fighting for his life. And could he ask, what does he have? I said, prostate cancer. He looked at me, prostate cancer? Wow, I thought everyone survived prostate cancer. Isn't that the cancer that you want to get if you had to pick a cancer? I said, yes, if you're proactive about your health and go in for checkups and watch your PSA, then you can be one of the 97% of men who survive this horrible disease. But Phil wasn't that lucky. He ignored symptoms. He never went to the doctor. He bragged about never going to the doctor. And so when he was diagnosed, he was late stage and was already fighting for his life. By the way, how old are you? 48. You do get checked regularly and go for physicals and watch your PSA, don't you? Oh gosh, no, are you kidding? I'm on the ice with the boys. I'm in great shape. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I eat organic. Oh, and I hate the doctor, and I certainly don't need a doctor to be going there, if you know what I mean. I started breathing heavy. I don't know what came over me. The tears started coming. My eyes got all beady. I started spitting and pointing, and I just took a strip off this poor coach. I said, you go in and you get checked. And if you don't do it for yourself, you do it for your wife. And you do it for your kids. So that one day maybe you can walk your daughter down the aisle. Or maybe you can keep watching your son play in the WHL. Because my Philip, he can't, because he's dying. So I don't care if you're afraid. You go in and you bend over and you take it like a man. This poor coach looked at me. He's like, I'm usually yelling at your kid on the ice like that. I'm not usually getting it myself. Fast forward 3 months. Phil's passed away. We've had a couple funerals. We've buried him in his home in Calgary. And now I'm back in Victoria watching Austin play hockey. The coach comes up to me and gives me his condolences. And then he says, Jen, I went to the doctor last week. Bent over, took it like a man. And while the doctor was putting on the glove, I said, hey doc, I'm doing this for a woman and it's not my wife. Doc's like, whoa, TMI, too much information. That's the message from Phil and I today, that you can be unstoppable. Phil was always about the bottom line. So there's 2 things I have to leave you with today. Celebrate life. Celebrate life and live life out loud like Phil did. And secondly, and most importantly, be proactive about your health and get checked and be unstoppable.
You got one shot, you got one opportunity. It's everything you ever wanted. Your arms are heavy, your palms are sweaty. You got your mom's spaghetti. In the music, the music, the music.